All right. What is going on? Sorry for the delay today, guys. I hear myself. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome up. Let's go. Yeah, I had to fix that one fast, Tangy. YouTube's doing that weird thing where it's showing me all of your different names today. I'm going to refresh. Let's see if it fixes that. Nope, still doing it. Weird. Good luck to everyone. I'm down 50% on CoreWeave. CRWV. CoreWeave options or CoreWeave stock? Hopefully you don't mean the stock, but you easily could given how CoreWeave is going. Congrats on fantasy. It's over after that first game. Because your guy got hurt? It might not be. My buddy picked up a lot of new people. Your one guy got 17 points. Oh, your tight end, though. I see. Did BMNR release warnings? Bitmine immersion. Oh, earnings. I'm not seeing that this morning. Let me... For some reason, it's not popping up with the... What's going on with that? I don't think they did. It's not showing me. But it's almost like they're skipping an earnings. I don't know. Maybe they did. This is so weird. Normally, it pops up on TradingView. Today, I guess they decided not to throw it on there, but they definitely released some data. I'm not quite sure if it was a full-blown earnings report or not. I feel like that there could be much more info than this if there was a real earnings report. So I would lean towards, I think just data came out. Check Discord? Where? Do you guys want to see one of the biggest things that happened this morning? Now, this is a big one. It is huge. There was a... Oh, that's the wrong one. There was a major shift on the odds of a rate cut at the next meeting. This morning, markets were pricing in a 69% chance that the Feds would pause. Literally at 6:30 this morning, we saw a major shift to the opposite direction. That's pretty insane right there. Williams apparently signaled that there would be a cut. Williams apparently left this opportunity open. He made some remarks. Oh, yeah. That's pretty crazy there. I wish they would give me the damn remarks that he said, though. Come on. Sometimes these articles, I'm telling you, they're terrible. It's like, they're like, Williams said that he made, they literally say, Williams made remarks. And then I'm like, where are the remarks? Like, you don't put them in there. Like, what's going on? Come on. I'm like, thank you for that. Oh, thank God CNBC has it better. Oh, thank God. Thank God, CNBC. Bloomberg's article sucked. New York Fed President John Williams said on Friday he expects the central bank can lower its key interest rate from here as labor market weakness poses a bigger threat than higher inflation. There we go. Here he is. Here's Williams, if you've never seen him. Looks like an economist. He said, I view monetary policy as being modestly restrictive, although somewhat less so than before our recent actions. Therefore, I still see room for a further adjustment in the near term to the target range for the federal funds rate to move the stance of policy closer to the range of neutral, thereby maintaining the balance between the achievement of our two goals. Williams' comments are significant in that he is considered part of a leadership troika that also includes Jerome Powell and Philip Jefferson. Powell has not spoken publicly since the late October FOMC meeting, during which the committee approved a quarter point or 25 basis point cut. Not too bad. Demir's happy. Made a profit shorting Nvidia. There you go. That was a quick one. That was a quick profit there. Nvidia did pull back pretty well under 180 though. That is a pretty decent drop. Williams looks like a nice fella, someone who knows how mortgages work. Always a good thing. Hey, it tells me your real name here today. It says Sharpie Twitch. Now I know that you're Sharpie in the Discord. That's so weird. Today it's showing me all of your guys' usernames. So it's throwing me off a little bit with some of you. Someone has the name I Love YouTube Tube. Good morning, I Love YouTube. I love it too. I'll tell you. Bob Saget. Oh, you guys can all see that. Ha, Steve Z06. Good morning, Steve. Hope you're doing good. Toro168 on the Discord. Okay. Sometimes I feel bad because it's... people will be like, hey, I was talking to you on the live. And I'm like, your names are different though. Chase's works. Yours is easy, Chase. Chase Gunno 95. No. Arubuto. A lot of people have names that are very similar, so I can like make a quick adjustment. Like Chase on Discord is just like Chase G. But like right now it says Chase Gunno 95, but I know who that is. Or like Bob Saget is Shaft. Like for example, he's just Bob Saget in the Discord. Or like Jake. And I also know some of the pictures as well. Yours says Demir -ZD1YU. Only if they don't think about privacy. Yeah, very weird. Mine is Mason goes. Mine is Mason is sexy. 1, 2, 3. Is so sexy, actually. Tesla pulling back. 396.50 coming into play. 396 support. I have this level marked out on the chart. It is a big spot. I think it could go through here, though, given the volatility so far today. Looking just under there. 394 is a big area of support to watch for as well. Is there any unwinding of the carry trade again? I keep hearing about it. You know what? I have heard a little bit about that as well in the short term. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it is something that we are going to be looking at very hard over this weekend, Coconut. So make sure you check out Sunday night's video, because we will definitely be covering that if we start to see signs of that happening. That's so weird, because that's what I have you in my phone under contacts. He's referring to Mason. Are rate cuts happening today? No, definitely not, Nate. Unless there's a surprise rate cut. That could happen. That could happen, but I would really, really doubt it. No, it's not going to happen. We'll look at the December meeting, which is happening December 13th, I believe. Let me triple check here. December 10th. December 10th, 2025. This morning, there is a 73.1% chance now of a cut at the next meeting. This is going wild. The people trading the Poly market and Kalshi odds must be happy. What the? You've got to be kidding me. What just happened here? Oh, okay. When I go to the 1 month, it shows that shift towards pause, then that shift towards cut again. So weird the past couple trading days. That is a... Look at this fluctuation. This is weird. You normally don't see this. Normally don't see that. Tesla's under $400. Watch for it to hit resistance here. Nvidia pulled back a bit this morning under 180, unfortunately. Not good for them. Looking at Mag 7 overall, the SPY is up 0.30%. It is chopping around like crazy. Let's see the book map here really quickly. There might be some errors this morning. Let me check out, we'll put, what's a good one that I don't have open? We'll look at Navitas. Let's see. Come on, Navitas. There you go. Loaded up pretty quick. Let's try a big one. Let's try Avgo. CLSK is under $10. Oh, Avgo has a lot of buy walls there around 340. Kind of strange. You can put the Mag 7s all in one tab. Oh, another Black Friday sale from TradingView. That's a good point, Demir. I will say, though, I like having this one open so that I don't have to keep switching. That way I can just minimize this and go straight to the other one, but I could just have a second tab or something. You seem to always catch on to that. Modder Falker, wow. Why did UVXY jump so much? It was in 20s the week ago. Essentially because VIX has exploded. Oh! It had a reverse split. I mean, it's been running up the past couple weeks from like 50 up to 66, but it had a reverse split. This happens with UVXY because UVXY is leveraged. I do too, Demir. It's leveraged. Note how it goes down. See how there's an S on the chart? Every time you see an S, it is reverse split. So UVXY, like, it never really traded for like $500,000. You know, like that, like that's insane, right? Obviously that never happened. It reverse splits, it decays, it reverse splits again, and decays, and decays, and decays, and so on and so forth. That's just how it works. SQQQ, TQQQ, SPXS. What's another one? There's a whole bunch that do that. There's a whole bunch that do that. Chat's weird without the names. I know. It's so weird. Like, I don't even know who you are who just said that. It said Sear Flesh Joyware. Like, I know that's probably your username, but sheesh. They need to fix this. Oh, your brain. Okay. That makes sense with the D there. Or drain. Drain damaged. He said, boy, it is embarrassing to see a channel name from when I was 14. Sear Flesh Joyware. Let's go, brain. Simon said, I just have to see my name. SQQQ's fallen, so we're seeing QQQ and SPY rise a little bit here. That's a pretty good move. Mason. That was hilarious how you were like, on second thought, I think it crashed. I don't think people appreciate the comedy sometimes. That was funny. ASML under 1,000. Outlaw Stars, always been the same. Love you, Tom. Oh, let's go, Outlaw. Thank you. Yeah, yours is easy. Market won't recover at least till next Wednesday's report comes out and it shows some good numbers. Till then, there's a 0 chance it will recover from this crash. You think so, MC? You know, I'm not saying it's going to fully recover, but let's just say that on like a day-by-day basis, I think it's possible that today that the market could do something like this, and then on Monday it goes boom. You know, see, I think that there's always those swings and possibilities. I do lean towards the downside today, just given the price action and everything like that. But if we do see a slight pop, then that's just something to keep in mind. It'll be important to keep looking at. Ah, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. My gosh. I am starving today. I hope you guys don't hear that. If you do, it's the thunder outside, I swear. Thoughts on Nebius and Nvidia today, Samuel said. NBIS. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is a perfect support bounce here. I actually had number 9 last night, and I have number 10 in the fridge. You already know, TP. TP Detailer. Again, the names are messed up today. Sorry for that. I don't know why. Tangyman said, this is an engineered sell-off. You know, every time that there's a sell-off that's significant, traders always say that, and they run towards that possibility. I wonder if that's the case. Well, there is a missing $800 billion from the entire AI industry plans. I don't know about all that, Tangy Man. MC agrees with the engineering theory. Yeah, I'm definitely not saying it's wrong. I'm just... You know, I question everything. I have even the stuff questioning other things I question. MMs were always too happy to let the market bid itself into orbit. Keep in mind that search terms for AI bubble have been at record highs as well and rising. More traders are starting to wake up to that fact. Now, begs the question, is somebody forcing people to think that way? Somehow, right? Could be. There's lots of crazy stuff going on. I would almost think that, I mean, it probably gets so deep that some people probably even buy ads on Facebook and shit to try and to influence traders. It's a psyop. Could be. I wish I had all the real truth. Tangyman has dozens of covered calls expiring today and couldn't be happier. I have a few expiring today as well. Got some cash secured puts expiring as well. Covered calls, CSPs. My gosh. How is TLT doing? Falling down? Oh, it's moving up a little bit today. That's good to see. That's good to see. Come on, TLT. Those rate cut odds shifted up today. We should see some TLT better action up if that holds. Granted, it keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Well, karma, LOL, my book map actually crashed. Oh, it really did now? Gotta love it. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or my computer can't stand it any longer. Going to get the Mac Mini for Christmas. Oh! Mac Mini. How much are those? Oh, wow, those aren't too... They're like $500, not too bad. Obviously, you can get probably better ones or worse ones, but that's pretty good. That's probably pretty solid right there. Come on, Mason. Go buy a $5,000 computer and write it off. Yeah, if I was you, I would just get a normal one and write it off, man. That was a pretty good price, though, I gotta say. Bookmap on SNDK? Let's see. I like that. Resistance overhead, 210. Interesting move. How is SNDK doing today on the chart? Okay, not quite at the low of yesterday yet, but pretty close. It broke below it early on this morning, but popped back a little bit. Available for withdrawal, 47 cents. Oh no. My friend is making paella at a restaurant he owns tonight, but I don't know if I want to go. I'm not a huge paella fan. Hey, it sounds pretty good to me. I've never had it. I'd be interested in trying, but Walmart's making my knees shaky. Is that good or bad? Are they shaking in a good way or a bad way? Is there any bad news on Oracle, Steve said? Let's see. ORCL. Whoa! That looks pretty bad on Oracle's part, down 5% again. Wow, it just continues to die off. What is going on with Oracle? You're right. I mean, there's something. I would think something's hitting here. I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out at me. This is pretty insane. Oh, Michael Burry's been saying a lot of negative things lately. Apparently, they're tying that to some of Oracle's downtrend. But the past 2 days, you are right, has been extremely brutal. Yesterday, I think it was just AI hype, and today, I think it's the same thing. Except instead of AI like hype, it's just AI craziness, really is what it is. SanDisk is below 190 now. Fuck yeah, there we go. Let's go, SanDisk. Break the low. Break the low from this morning while you're at it. Come on. Down 3% already? My word. I took some profits on some swing trades yesterday with SanDisk, and my gosh, the ones that I kept as runners are going to be really enjoying this. Hell yeah, I know some of you guys out there are in SanDisk too. You gotta be. Destroy that like while we're here. 14 total likes today. Let's like it up. I appreciate you. Definitely helps us out. Whoa, MC. If he kept them, we won't actually know if he sells, which sucks. We have to wait for the report to come out. That's one of the worst parts with Burry. In my eyes, anyways. One sec, guys. There we go. I had to switch Wi-Fi's. I don't know how my faster Wi-Fi is slower than my other one. Weird. Weird stuff. You gotta love the internet, right? Always something. There's always something going on. It's because of AI in space. Haha, brain coming through with some funnies today. The AI in space. Oh. If you guys didn't watch that this week, you missed out. Have you ever traded Zero DTEs ever, Chase? Yeah. Yeah, within the history of trading, yes. Have I done it within the past year? No. I haven't, actually. It's definitely been over a year, if not even 2 years, maybe. Sometimes it goes good, sometimes it doesn't. It's really not that bad. If you know what you're doing, as long as you're willing to not bag hold, it's not the worst thing ever. But if you're a bag holder, you better not. Zero DTE your account in half. Do you have support on the SPY? KO asked. SPY pulling back a little bit. Big support today, close to 650 even. I personally have 652, but 650 is what's really in play today. So I'm going with 650 right here. Pretty decent. This feels like a summer of 2024 when you wake up to red every day, then like a light switch, everything reversed. I know 24 was a pretty good year. Let's go look at the summertime. Oh, like right here. Yeah, I see. April sold off good, but came right back. July sold off pretty good, came right back in June, or August, I mean. It's been pretty damn choppy on the way up, hasn't it? That SPY is pulling back. Anybody waiting for the SPY to split? I'm just kidding. It might happen one day. I wouldn't think so anytime soon, but... SPY will see 650 today. You're looking at it still to drop down to 650? I could see it. It looks pretty brutal. Looks pretty brutal today. There is a support and base around that 650 point. So we'll have to see if that holds, but I wouldn't be surprised if it tested it. Not at all. One second, guys. Quick intermission. I'm going to throw up the Mag 7 set up really fast. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water. Be right back. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. Look at Meta and Nvidia falling. Oh my gosh. Tesla, too. Tesla is falling. SPY will see 650 today. Let's see it, MC. SPY red candles. G-Dog says, let's go. Uh-oh. SPY's starting to bounce, actually. It's getting some green. It's holding on 652 support. Wow, that's a really good support hold there. Did I see QQQ after the stream yesterday? Oh, how it died? At the end of the stream, I know it was pretty bad. Wow, it really did keep dying, though. That was crazy. That was a big sell-off there with the QQQ. Dang. Go ahead and say it, slacker. Rick HF2ZJ. I should stop trusting Alexa with my alarm. You're slacking on us, Rick. Come on now. Better late than never, I always say. It just kept on going. Someone in the stream called it. You know, sometimes whenever you get these sell-offs like this, you can see some pretty insane shit. Did you see all the hater comments on last night's vid? They are extremely mad. Yeah, I know. It happens, right? I'm gonna see if I can quote a couple for us today. No, I guess I'll refrain, I guess. What? Somebody commented and said, one of these dudes is Randall. Oh no, the stream. Don't go down on a stream. Somebody commented and said one of these dudes is Randall from the Honey Badger video. What? Randall from the Honey Badger. That's funny. Hold my beer. Out of WMT with a tiny loss in NNOX. Now to either lose a lot or gain a lot. NNOX, Brain says. This has been a fun one, hasn't it? Yeah, you were looking at this one a lot yesterday, too. My word, it's really continuing. Everything all good out there, guys? Just making sure my stream is saying that we're having some issues here. Chase said, personally, my life is falling apart. Ah. You know, Tangy Man, they always say that. They always say that. I think on every video, somebody comments something like that. I'm always like, hey, I wish they'd pay us. It's, you know, as a joke, right? I don't really wish that, but as a joke, I'm like, hey, if they paid us, I'd fucking, you know. I'd be a lot better off, probably. Gotta be careful with that stuff, though. Obviously, that's extremely illegal. We would never do that. Next support on Tessie is 480. Let's see. 480. 380, you mean. But yes. I have it right around there. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. This is actually a big support coming up. Tessie had a lot of reactions here in the past. I'm going to point to them for you. Definitely a lot. Another zone under here, it looks like 359 to 360 is also huge. I'm going to say 360 on the dot. I'm actually going to move this up a little bit to touch 360 because that is an awesome support coming up as well. I think 360 is the one I'd look for, actually, more than 380. BE's breaking out big time to the downside. You know what? It is Friday. Today is Friday. BE's down 16%. Wow, that is a big continuation to the downside. I'm not surprised one bit. How's Wally Mart? Stuck at resistance. Come on, Walmart, let's get that breakout. Robinhood, I'm looking through all the momentum plays yesterday, or even just our setups. Robinhood, I'm watching down today quite a bit. Watching $100 very closely. SNDK, one of the more fun ones in the short term. Down again. Bye-bye. That was a good drop again. Love it. I got my calls in for Pfizer and Stellantis. Pfizer looks pretty solid. 2450 bouncing pretty well. That's actually a pretty decent move today. Whoa, Robert Nixon. Robert, I appreciate you, sir. Wow. Everybody like up Robert's post. His super chat. I won't lie, your big money trades are honestly safe havens and good swings if you do due diligence. Most of your comments on your vids are Redditors. Thank you guys for all you do, and let's kill it, y'all. Stay blessed, guys. Let's go, Robert. Thank you, sir. Always glad to have, you know, some sense out there, right? Like you said, with the Redditors and stuff, things can get kind of wild sometimes. W. Robert. Appreciate you, Robert. Yeah, you know, the big money trades, like you said, you just have to do some due diligence. You know, you got to have some type of plan. The people that just bag hold them to zero, obviously, that you can try that, but you just make it part of your plan. You know, you got to calculate that in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Redditors also welcome. Yep. I don't mind. We should post up Stocked Up on Wall Street Bests. Or Wall Street Bets. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Sorry, guys. Just one moment, one moment. NVIDIA, Palantir, and Ocul are falling out of the sky. NVIDIA really is, my word. Look at that big range of support breaking down on NVIDIA. Wow. That is a major range to break. I gotta screenshot this. Show I'm screenshotting NVIDIA, and I'm actually about to post it right there. Is what I'm doing. They want some levels. Let's see. Next big level I have is 172 and then 169 to 170. I really like that 169 to 170 range. That's the better one that I have here, but 172 has had a lot of action as well. Underneath there, 164 to 165 is a really good range. Anyone else ever got frustrated because you could probably make more trading than working? No, that's an incredible dump idea in real life. You definitely can, Steven. It's a very hard game, right? The more capital you have, the easier it becomes. That's another thing that hurts a lot of traders. A lot of the smart people, they deploy strategies that are a lot safer. And make more than day traders even do. They might day trade too, but like more safely. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yo, Tom, I have to go. I have a job interview. Good luck, Outlaw. Let's go. Put some good lucks in the chat. Got a job interview. Come on, Outlaw. You got it? Tell them that you watch Stocked Up, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, you got the job. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, good luck, though. Nobody does parkour anymore. I always see those videos on, like, YouTube Shorts of people doing parkour, and it's wild. Look at NVIDIA pumping down, guys. My gosh. The 175, 176 zone gave out. NVIDIA is now pushing that 172 mark. This is a big breakdown happening here. Wow. One sec. All right. People like Outlaw will increase the jobs report next quarter. Good job, Outlaw. Robert said, thoughts on ZN? I don't know why it's going up. You're an IEF. It's going up today because the rate cut shift ended up happening today, Robert. If we go to like the poly market odds, if we go to like a 6-hour chart, see how over the past 6 hours, early on this morning, there was like a 65% chance of a pause being priced in. Now, there is a 65% chance of a cut being priced in. There was a big shift. And people are like, well, Tom, what happened today that caused this shift? What actually happened is we saw the Federal Reserve. Where is it here? Where's my article at? Is this it? Here we go. The New York Fed President Williams sees room for a further adjustment or more rate cuts to happen. That's a pretty big deal. That is a pretty big deal. No, I wish. Do you still have those NVIDIA puts? That would be perfect. But yeah, for the most part, Robert, he came out today and made some comments that said that they still see room for further adjustment to the downside with that target range. And that ultimately affected IEF in a crazy way. Even if we look at TLT, it's starting to pop up today as well on the 20-year. If we go to US 10Y, we look at the 10-year bond yield, it dropped down a little bit. Yield started falling. That's the main thing that happened there today. Good question, though, Robert. I'm sure a lot of people have been wondering that. We talked about it right at open, but... yeah, this 172 zone is going to be pretty critical here on NVIDIA in my eyes. Let's look at it on a 15-minute again. Let's just go back. Yeah, a lot of these wicks get closer to like 172, 50, 172. It's a big range, like 172, 173. It's hard with NVIDIA because it's a $200 plus stock. So well, now it's not. Now it's like 175. But still, it has these wild fluctuations, and it's not always necessarily that way. Wow, the volume detector on TradingView for QUBT is all red. QUBT is making a nice bounce back to the upside. Now starting to show some green. It is starting to come back up a little bit. I was about to say, it really started to bounce here. How about QBTS? Yeah, same thing. Is NVIDIA bouncing up a little bit? It is. Closer to that 173 point, though. Not that it has to be perfect. And guys, don't forget, we are running now a Black Friday deal. If you've been waiting to join the trading floor and get in on the action, use code Black Friday at checkout to save $150 on the yearly. This is going to be the best savings that you can get. Even if you already have the yearly, you can upgrade and save money. That way, whenever you renew, now you won't have to renew. You'll just have the added time on there for cheaper. Check it out. Use code Black Friday, $150 off. The best deal that we've ran in, I believe, like over 2 years. We've ran a lot of other deals that have been 100 off. This one is 150 off, so take advantage. Code Black Friday. I sent a link in the chat. I'll send another one. Would you mind taking a look at UNH? Yeah, sure. United Health. Definitely. Santa's coming, Sean. I think. What's up, Chase? Send me a private message on Lifetime. Yeah, if you guys do want Lifetime, send me a private message. $2,500 though is the standard price for Lifetime. I had to go check our charts really quick. $2,500 for Lifetime. Cornish is a lifer. What's up, Cornish? Yeah, we have a few lifers. Cornish, Christian, Manny. There's a few more out there too. Black Friday split 10-1. UNH, let's see. Chase goes, you guys will make out ahead because of the statistics on my current life habits. I have about 6 years left. Oh, no, Chase. Don't say that. Oh, don't say that, Chase. Pretty sure, given life habits and age, I'm closest to the grave out of this whole group. Tangy Man says. You know, looking at UNH a little bit here today, it's starting to pop up pretty well. It's actually holding its support range good. And something good about healthcare is it doesn't follow the SPY very well. It doesn't follow the SPY. And yes, by the way, with Lifetime, we will allow the Black Friday code to work with that as well. So it'll be even cheaper. Don't trade earnings with anything more than you would comfortably lose at Keno. Yeah, Keno. I haven't played Keno in a long time. Mats, you are hilarious. You got me really laughing out here. Pretty sure He says, don't trade earnings with anything more. Definitely not. Earnings are tough, guys. Do not trade earnings. Steven said, I'm truly consider myself to be a good and profitable trader when I can afford lifetime just from trading earnings. Uh-oh. If you guys are interested in Lifetime, I'm going to send a link in the chat. If you're interested in Lifetime, you can sign up right there. Use code Black Friday. Make sure to private message me on Discord if you do sign up for Lifetime, because I want to make sure that everyone is taken care of. All right, going back to the SPY in the overall market here, bouncing at $650. That is a pretty good bounce happening right now with the SPY. Come on, NNOX, do something. Sear Flesh Joyware, NNOX. And plus, once you get Lifetime, I'll cancel your monthly subscriptions and everything, so definitely let me know. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's time for the funny, Chase said. What did the cereal bring to the bank? A whole lot of milk. I don't know. What did they bring to the bank? Now I'm curious. China dumped over $32 billion of U.S. bonds in the past 3 months. It sounds like a pretty big headline. Wonder if we'll see that headline materialize or not. Chase said, what did the cereal bring to the bank? Checks. C-H-E-X. Checks. Oh. That's not bad, but it's definitely weird. Definitely weird. Closed out my last Google, done for the day. Thanks, Tom. Blue-Eyed Wolf said. Let's go. Thank you. GOOGL touching $300. Wow. It's been coming back pretty good. Google's holding up in a pretty awesome way. Poor Nvidia is down 3.4%, but wow, that's pretty good. They said, come on, NNOX. Let's see. NNOX is kind of flagging here. This is a pretty interesting move. Watch this one close. We might see it try to end up bouncing higher. NanoX imaging been hot the past couple trading days. A lot of traders are looking at it. Chill said, sir, we can't deposit food into your savings account. Well, you know what you could do? You could put food in your safety deposit box. What's the difference between Goog and Google? Essentially, it's really just The only difference is that there's a Class A shares, which is Goog L, and there's Class C shares, which is Goog. And whenever you think about these, there's different voting. There's different ways that the voting goes with these two with the two tickers here, with Google overall or Alphabet, we'll say. It has to do with the voting. Like shareholder votes, for example. One of them, I think, has more voting power than the other. I always look at Goog L. It generally has more volume and, to me, moves a bit better. I think the options, which is the Class A shares, I think that the options on Google are a lot better as well. Let me triple check. Yeah, like the bid-ask spreads are not quite as wide, but both of them are pretty decent, if I'm being honest. They're both pretty good. Pretty similar today. Bit more volume, though, on the L. GPT 5.1 is so freaking slow compared to the old ones. Yeah. Hell yeah, Mason. Fill a safety deposit box with Twinkies. Who knows, in 100 years, a sealed Twinkie might be worth a ton of money. Although they would be really nasty. I think I'm the only millennial with a safety deposit box. I don't have one. PFE's putting in work. For real, these healthcare stocks are on fire, whether it's Pfizer or UNH or I think even Moderna. Yeah, pretty decent action today. Not as good as Pfizer, but healthcare has been a hot sector this morning. Sometimes that's what it's about, just finding those hot sectors. You know, UPS is moving a lot. What's up with that? United Parcel Service. I know oh my gosh, UPS looks pretty dang bullish right here. This looks pretty solid with UPS, I'm not gonna lie. This actually looks so good, guys, that I think I'm gonna have to get some UPS shares. I honestly, it's that good. It is that good. What's Navitas doing today? NVTS pulling back again. Pulling it back. I turned my sound back on for you guys so you can hear things now. Go back to UPS really quick. Get some UPS call options here. Eyeing up the chain, nothing too crazy. UPS is a wild one. It's been falling a lot. But I feel like it's fallen enough to start to justify a longer-term position here. I've been eyeing it up for a lot of months now. A lot. Hey, these 80 strike calls expired today. Kind of funny. Entered on 9/11. Oh, my chat crashed. How dare I? All right, here we go. Going back over to... There we go. Finally, I can see the chat. Signing up for the trading floor next week is my B-Day gift. Let's go, Joe Papa. Shoot me a message when you want to sign up. Go save my link. Uh-oh. 1 second, guys. How's SPY looking here? Ooh, bigger pullback again. You use code Black Friday on that link. I don't know about 70% though. QQQ pulling back 580 support. This is a big one, guys. A big area of support. QQQ, if this gives out this morning, watch for more downside action. You might be able to trade SQQQ up. You might be able to trade UVXY up. Or you can just trade puts on SPY or QQQ. Either way, though, it is starting to drop off in a good fashion. Your chat went Greta. How dare you?
How dare you?
NNOX is so intense at the moment, I'm afraid to go to the bathroom and miss my exit. Take your phone in there. Hang on 1 second. One second. We got Tesla on the book map here. 380's coming up into play with Tesla. You guys liking that support? You think it'll hold up here soon? I don't know. It looks pretty rough today. We might test 380 here in a few minutes. Chill said, don't go. I've missed out on great trades using the bathroom. What? God dang it. 1 sec. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, something just came up. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Here we go. SPY double bottomed here, close to 651. It's actually popping back up. Wow, there we go. They said no SNDK. Coming back a little bit. Excuse me. Nothing too crazy, though. You're glad you were able to catch it. Thank you. Let's go. Hopefully the usernames are fixed tomorrow. Every once in a while, YouTube goes crazy on us. Prod Stitch Face. I like how you put the golfer. Are you a golfer as well? Man, I golf all the time. I'm golfing. I have a tournament this Saturday I'm playing in. From the Red Tees. It's funny, yeah, they're doing like a red tea challenge. It's pretty funny. Let's go. We should play sometime. If you're ever around Missouri, let me know. Robert Nixon said the Palantir CEO sold all of his shares. All of them? Literally all? Or some? Because this looks terrible. I mean, wow. They dumped more than $250 million worth of stock, but was it all? Let's see. Alex Karp was by far the biggest seller, filing to sell 585,000 shares valued at $95.93 million. Karp actually sold $62.7 million worth in August. He still owns over $2 billion in the company, though, it says. Cornish hasn't played golf since like September 2nd. No, that's crazy. Yeah, he sold a little bit. It seems like a smart time to do it, though, if I'm being honest. I think he's doing it at a great time. Don't get me wrong there. Really great time. If you're new to the live streams, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Unusual Whales said all. Though they're lying. Did they really? That's terrible. BLS said there will be no October CPI report. They also said the CPI index for November is going to be released December 18th. At least that's what I'm seeing. That's at least what I'm seeing. Alrighty, guys. Have a great one. I think we're going to call it there. It was a pretty wild morning, though. We saw a lot of good price action. I liked a lot of the movement down. I don't think I'm going to be too worried about anything going on right now, though. I'll look at some opportunities throughout the day today, but I like that. I like the initial movement today. Maybe watch for a bit of a reversal to start happening. If we really break below the low of day, that's where I'm going to get really excited later on. So I'm actually going to put an alert down there at it, because I do not want to miss that one. But let's go. I hope everyone had a fun stream today. I hope we all had a good week. Another fun one in the stock market. Lots of shit going on this week. Nvidia earnings, obviously, that's the big dog this week. But man, we had jobs data come out. We had Williams talk today and flip the script on the Fed rate cut decision in December. My word. It is a wild time and a wild market out there. And what this does is it increases volatility, which makes it more fun for options traders. If you guys catch some of these good moves, you could end up catching some big runs there. Good luck at the tourney. Appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, it's a two-man from the red tees. It sounds fun. It's good because then all the old people have to hit from the red tees too. So I'm happy for that. Yes. All right. See you guys. Have a great one. Let's go.